All right, so get that the kind of color I want. Now again, I'm just gonna freehand this. I'm just gonna take it and give it the shape of a tote. And so I'm gonna kind of work on it all different ways. Lay it down each side, kind of straighten everything out. So it has kind of equal sides. So you see I'm using my table to give me the straight edges. But of course a purse doesn't have perfectly, straight edges, it's kind of loose. So there, that's the size of my tote. I kind of like it. I actually, I'm gonna flip it over because I like it to be thinner on the bottom and wider on the top. So that's the size of it. Now totes usually have the big opening on the inside. So I'm gonna take my handy dandy palette knife tool and I'm just gonna stick it in like this and kind of wiggle it back and forth like that. And so that's kind of opening up my purse. So you can see it's giving the tote a little tiny opening. I don't have to go all the way down because it's just a visual thing. You don't need to actually be able to, put anything in the tote. You just want to show that it is open at the top. Okay, so I'm going to do like that. I'm not crazy about how that looks. I'm going to open a little bit more. Okay. So there you go. Now I've lost my shape a little bit because I was mushing down on it. So I'm going to just take it and give it that shape again. Press it up a little bit so it's a little bit taller. Bring it down on the sides so that it gives that shape. And now I'm going to stand it up again. Now I have my shape back again. Okay. Now for this one, I'm going to put silver little Coach symbols on it. Now, I don't know about you guys, I can never get these things open, and so I was given this at cake camp, and it's a little bottle opener. It opens these things perfectly, because otherwise I'd have to use my teeth, and I don't want to do that on camera, because that's usually what I probably would do at home, but for now I'm going to do it with that. I'm just going to put a little bit in there, and again, add a little of the vodka, and clean my brush off. Okay. And I'm going to put a little of this on there. And now the Coach logo, I need a little bit more, it's not quite thick enough. The Coach logo is the 2 C's. It's just 1 C, but it looks almost like a horseshoe. And when they do it, on some purses, they do different ones, but it's the 2 C's kind of facing each other like this. You can see that they go like that. So I'm just going to paint those on there kind of freehand, just one and then the other, like this. Let's do a couple more of those. Now in the interest of time, I'm going fast. I would probably be a little bit neater when I was doing these at home, but I want you guys to get this done. So I'm going to put these on here like this. And again, I would do this all the way around my little purse because you want anybody who picks up the cupcake to see it from all sides. So there I have my little C's. Okay. All right, so you want to make sure that's dry. I'm going to let that sit there right now while I do my straps. So we're going to do a different kind of strap on this one. We're going to do, this had the straps on the 2 sides. We're going to do straps over the top. So I'm going to take my black, and this time I'm going to do it right. I want 2 equal straps, so I'm going to make 2 balls that I feel like need to be equal. You can kind of feel in your hands if they're equal or not. Yeah, that feels about right. And so I'm going to roll this one out like this on my board. I know this is going to be hard to see black on black, but I'm rolling it out like this. And actually, you know what? This one is long enough. I can use this one for both straps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half so that they're the equal length, and I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to move one out of the way because I want to start with one. And I've got my one, and I'm going to take my roller, and I just want to flatten it a little bit because I don't want this to be a round strap. I want it to be a flat strap. So I'm going to kind of give it that flatness. And then if it's not quite even, I'm just going to take it and kind of make it even like that. And let me see, this might not be quite long enough. I might have to roll it out a little bit more. Yeah, I do have to roll it out a little bit more. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start over on that one because it's not quite right.
Wait a minute, you made a mistake?
I did.
Sweet.
I made a mistake. This is the first time that's ever happened. Ever.
No doubt.
Yeah. Ever.